right, Mr. George Fisher, our next speaker, please come forward. With your name and address, please.
Good evening, I'm George Fisher, and I live at 5278 Hall Road in Ira, Georgia. I spoke last time we met on sinkholes and the corridor of sinkholes from Cherry Creek all the way up to Snake Nation Road. And can you imagine my surprise when 2 days after I spoke to you last, I came across a sinkhole on 4637 Rustic Ridge in Foxborough. Right here, this is what it looks like. It's about 15 feet by 10 feet, about 6 to 8 feet deep. I can't tell you what caused this, but at the bottom of it is looks like a 10-inch sewer line that is shattered. And I don't know what came first. I don't know whether the sinkhole opened and the cement came down and shattered it, or whether the septic system leaked or the sewer leaked. What I can tell you, that house appears to be abandoned, so there's nobody living in that house. The key thing for me is that the conduit flows right into the creek that then drains into the Withlacoochee River. So it's a direct conduit. Now, people have asked me why I'm against the data center. The reason is I spent 6 years working in the former Soviet Union. I brought my passport in. If you wanted to verify that, you can see all the stamps when I entered the country and I left the country. I had a big Russian guy with a big Russian hat, 20 degrees below 0 Celsius, stamping my passport. You're never really relaxed until the plane takes off. I've seen people taking off the airplane before we left. But I was there for 6 years. I was in a block that had 56,000 square kilometers of oil restoration. The problem that I have with the data center is that in the Soviet period, they did not care about the environment. And the water became contaminated, severely contaminated, to the point of where in the middle of the night, the KGB would come in with the border police, their Kamaz and Ural trucks, load everybody up and move them to a different place to live. The problem with the contamination was in stillbirths and children and babies and fetuses that were born with extreme deformities. And I had a chance to visit a clinic once that had some of these in jars where you could look at. The risk to our aquifer by a data center and the chemicals that are present, especially one as large as the one that they're proposing, is serious. And this is a serious effect. People do not know these PFAS chemicals. We don't know what happens if it burns, if it catches on fire. And these circuits and all of this stuff is contaminated into the reservoir. It's right here. I think what the sinkhole shows is that there's a direct conduit to our drinking water. And that should be our primary concern, is this affects everybody. Our kids, your grandkids, my grandkids, and this is something that we really need to not allow. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Mr. John